glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. There was an earthquake off the coast of Peru's central coast Sunday morning, rattling Lima and other port cities of Callao that left one person dead and 36 injured. Now, there in Peru, they said it was a magnitude 6.1, whereas USGS said it was a 5.6. How could they have such a difference? A 6.1 is a little more than 3 times stronger than a 5.6. I know USGS loves to downgrade earthquakes but why such a difference? The primary tectonic feature driving seismic activity in Callao is the subduction of the Nazca Plate beneath the South American Plate. The process occurs along the Peru-Chile Trench. Let me bring this out. It also generates thrust faulting earthquakes, and luckily there was no tsunami warning. The subduction zone varies in geometry, with flat slab subduction to the northwest and normal dipping subduction to the southeast, influenced by the Nazca Ridge. The earthquake happened at 11:35 a.m. local time in the Pacific Ocean, according to the USGS. Its epicenter was located 23 kilometers or 14 miles southwest of Callao, west of the capital of Lima. A 36-year-old man died in northern Lima while standing outside his vehicle waiting for a passenger when a wall from the 4th floor of a building under construction detached and fell on his head. That was reported on RPP radio. Sunday, it left at least one person dead and 36 injured, official sources have now reported. The agency also reported damage to roads and educational center. The president is heading to Callao to monitor developments, the Peruvian presidency said on X. Footage shared on local media also showed cars hit by falling debris, damaged houses, and collapsed billboards. All of Lima's districts felt the earthquake, according to TV Channel N. Local radio stations reported that a professional football match at Lima's stadium was paused for several minutes, and subway services were temporarily halted as a precaution. 14 health facilities were also damaged, as were 13 educational institutions. An unspecified number of homes were reported to have collapsed in the Maya, Peru district in the province of Callao. A church mass in Lima's cathedral also was interrupted after frightened worshippers fled the scene. Shopping centers in San Miguel and other locations quickly evacuated their visitors. Supermarkets in various parts of the city reported products falling from the shelves. Costa Verde was also affected by landslides and rock slides, forcing the preventative closure of several sections of the beach areas. They have had at least 2, probably more, significant earthquakes. Close to this location, there was a magnitude 8.1 in 1586. This event caused major destruction in Lima and Callao, collapsing cathedral towers and damaging the victors' residence. A tsunami wave of 5 meters, which is 16 feet, 5 inches, inundated up to 250 meters inland. 820 feet, that would be. It also destroyed docks and warehouses in Callao. The rupture length was approximately 175 kilometers, so that would be about 108.7 miles. There was another earthquake, let's see, that was significant close to this area. That was in 1746. It was either an 8.6 or a magnitude 8.8. That earthquake occurred on October 28, 1746. It was the deadliest earthquake in Peru's history prior to 1970. It nearly destroyed Lima and devastated Callao, with a subsequent tsunami causing a 24-meter run-up in Callao. So that would be 78.8 feet. It killed most of the 5,000 to 6,000 population, and less than 200 people in that town survived. The tsunami inundated up to 5 kilometers inland. So that would be about 3 miles. Can you imagine a 75-foot tsunami that went inland over 3 miles? It destroyed all 23 vessels that were in Callao Harbor, and it affected about 44,000 kilometers with a rupture length of 350 kilometers. So that would be about 217 miles. Yeah, the rupture length. And over 1,700 aftershocks recorded in 112 days. So I don't know why USGS said it was a magnitude 5.6. Like I said, the 6.1 is actually 3 times stronger than what USGS reports. Here are some of the felt reports that were sent into EMSE. It says deep movement and deep time. Felt stronger than it should have. Another report. Much noise and much movement. Very strong. Never ever again. I want to experience something like this again. I was in complete panic. Another one, it was terrible. Another one said it won't stop. Very, very strong. Yeah, see, and they said it was probably a magnitude 6. Another one, it was very strong despite scoring little. Yeah, I don't think it was a 5.6. Even EMSC says it was a 6. This was my first time ever. I felt it very bad on the 10th floor. 9th floor, brief shaking, Lima Marriott. Felt some rocking on the 6th floor. No objects fell. Let's see, another one on the 11th floor. Another one said it was first time ever they felt an earthquake, etc. You can see them all here. Long and hard. Door banged against the frame. The walls were trembling. So what are your thoughts about this? Yeah, sending prayers to the 36 people that were injured and the family of the man that was killed. Yeah, giving a ride to somebody. Just terrible. Please subscribe. Please thumbs up my videos. Always be prepared for a disaster. And I will talk to you later. God bless you.